Hey everyone, Bruce Lee here again. Welcome to my channel. I am taking a riverboat cruise down the river here in Phnom Penh, and I'm going to enjoy the sunset and show you all what it looks like. So it's been about a week since the last video I shot. Unfortunately, I came down with the flu and I got pretty sick, and it left me feeling a bit of a relapse with my PTSD. My body was so drained and feeling cramped. What happens is when my anxiety acts up, I get weakness in my legs and arms. I get really lightheaded and dizzy, and I feel like I'm going to lose consciousness or faint, and that feeling that consciousness is slipping from my control is what triggers my PTSD from all the seizures I had, because that feeling of losing control is just crippling and terrifying. For most people, I would assume it's that way, but you know, when you experience it a handful of times and it becomes real, it can be tough to deal with. And you just have to put yourself out there. You have to force yourself through it. It's really tough, but it's just something you really have to motivate yourself and, you know, reassure yourself everything's going to be okay. And the more you do it, the better it gets. So I'm out here again today feeling a little bit better, hoping to make this trip and hopefully have a good time. So I booked a river cruise on one of these boats. It was $15 for the meal. You could do it for $5 just to watch the sunset. I paid $15 because I want to have dinner as well. And here are the boats that we're looking at. As always, I'm early because it helps me relieve stress to know I'm not going to be rushing and missing my time to leave. I do that with everything. My airplane rides, my train rides. It's just so much more peaceful not rushing to get to the wherever you need to go last minute, hoping that you're not too late. So I'm sitting waiting for the boat to fill up. It's just me and a couple behind me. And now I got my dinner. Check this out. A little barbecue dinner meal. But I'm gonna hold off on eating that because we haven't even left yet. And the view is supposed to be pretty good. We're just about to go past the Royal Palace on this stretch of the river, and this stretch of the river is one of the most beautiful parts of Phnom Penh. It's just so nice. You got all the lights, and the sidewalks up there are just so well maintained. Everything about this area is just gorgeous. And up here's the Royal Palace right there across from that little temple. Lots of people feed the pigeons right around the temple right there. So every time you come walking down, you won't see any pigeons until you get to this like white spots right here. And that's where there's just loaded. I mean, you can see there's just a black spot right there. And they're all over the sidewalk too, because that's where the people are feeding them. It's really interesting to see because they don't care. I mean, they're so used to people, you could practically step on them. coming up to the Royal Palace again. Now you guys can see how beautiful it is at night with all the lights on. This whole riverside is just so beautiful, and at night with all the lights, it's 10 times better. That just looks amazing in the background. And all the lights here, that's such a nice area to be walking on. Everybody's done. Coming back in for dock. I got it. So this is the walkway that I kept pointing at. It's so beautiful at night with the sun down. Everybody comes out and hangs out. It's just so nice to walk on. You can see everybody's playing, having dinner, and I already passed several girls looking for dates if that's what you're into. That was a good trip. I needed something to ease back into the getting out and seeing things, because I was really having a lot of trouble for a little bit, and I almost got off the boat a couple of times because while we were docked and it was rocking, it was making me really messed up because I was already dizzy, and I don't get motion sickness, but with it rocking and the horizon bouncing, it was just adding to my dizziness from my anxiety, so I almost couldn't stand with it. I almost had to get off. Luckily I hung on. Once we got moving, everything was nice and smooth, and it was really enjoyable. I don't know how they make money doing that though, because at $15 a person, there were 6 of us on there. That's like $90, and we went out for an hour and a half. But it was, if you're out looking for a nice view and dinner with somebody, that would definitely, I would recommend that. That was pretty enjoyable. Just like I saw when I was in Seratani, got the groups doing aerobics at night. I saw this when I was in Thailand. This was a popular thing. As you can see, all the lights that you could see from the boat that I was talking about, this whole area is gorgeous. Well, that was interesting. It was a nice, relaxing trip out for my first time getting back out after my whole little relapse of anxiety. But I enjoyed it, and I recommend it. And I want y'all to know, remember, subscribe if you're not. Peace. I love you.